You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday morning, 10:38, and I'm about to make the coffee. I'll be back. Hey, there's on our way to pay some bills. Pay a bill. I always gotta pay some bills. It is a overcast day. No sun, but it's still beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. Y'all know the deal. You gonna ride with me or not? I don't know. We'll see. We ride, we do voiceover. All right, we'll see. Hold on, y'all. All right, we at the Superlo that I actually hate. $41, $43. I don't need the paper. I ain't got the paper. I don't need it.
Gone back there and get it.
Have to lock up the milk because they were stealing it so bad for their babies. They had to lock it up and bring it up front. I hate this Superlo. I don't like it at all. So maximum payouts for Western Union is $500. You can't get a money order over $500. Refunds, exchanges, any smoked meat. It said, attention customers, no refunds, no exchanges on any smoked meat, chitlins, turkey, or ham. Thank you for understanding. Okay. Understood. The security guard is filling out his raffle tickets. What's them things? Lottery tickets. Look at us in the mirror down there. Look. Oh, Lord. Look at Tower Bar back there. What is that up there? people watching. Gotta people watch. Ooh, these cars. Where we at, babe? Right here. Down here. It's the worst Superlo ever. Now we at the right Superlo.
To read everything on that.
I know. Then I got to that and was like, dang. Oh, Lord. And of course, this one ain't gonna be without its people. I believe we can't here, but we can at Ace. Because I always said, they always say you have to pay with money. You know, I always said that. But then when you did it, I was like, I guess you can pay with a card. But that was Ace. I don't know about Superlo. People watch with me. Like he happy he got his job. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, let's get it. Be a dive on the ground. Gunshots. All right, y'all. Getting in the car. Millionaires, we're getting ready to go past our prison. And I showed it to you in another video, but I don't know why I like to look at this prison. It just fascinates me that, you know, we have a jail. We have a big jail in our downtown area. But this is our prison. This is where you go and you do real time, years and years. I'm sure life and, you know, things. That's the hospital ward right there. And I mean, you see the barbed wire, and it just fascinates me that it's just right here in the center of everything. And you have businesses down the street, you have houses down the street, and you have all of these men. And in the same spot, you have the women's prison. Well, we don't have a women's jail, so it is the women's jail attached to this building in the back. And then this main whole building is the men's prison. And it just amazes me that you have killers and all that kind of stuff right here. And, you know, we actually have people to escape. We had a man to escape So, you know. All right, millionaires, we have made it home. I already got chicken I already had chicken in the crock pot. It's actually done already. And I got it in the oven with some hot sauce. I mean, with some barbecue sauce on it. I mean, it was already done, man. I put it out on this morning when we ate breakfast. And I got it on high, and it is 140, and it's done all the way through. So I'm gonna let it cook just a little bit with the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna make some rice and some kind of vegetable, and dinner will be done. So hubby will be going to work later, so I guess I'll be back later. You know how that go when he here. You know how that go. So, well, we have one more piece of cake, so I don't have to do cake of the week. I took some to, you know, every time I make a cake, I take a big hunk, at least 2 nice size slices, to his mom and dad. This time I tried to take it to my sister-in-law, but we end up not going over there. So we took it to his mom and dad, and you know, she loves my cake. So, or when the kids come over, they get a piece of cake. You know, so yeah, I make it cake of the week almost twice a week, almost. I know y'all be like, damn, y'all eat a lot of cake. It's the fam. I have to spread it out. Not just me and hubby. Okay, well, let me get this rice together and take care of hubby, and I shall return. All right, the beautiful barbecue chicken. Isn't that beautiful? Let's let this be the what you call for today. I got y'all that time. Let's put that. Let's just get it like that. Okay, we got rice cooking, as if you didn't know, and some greens. I don't even feel like taking a lid off. All right, got dinner going. Hubby, your dinner's ready. Just popping in to say hello. Cooking my soup. I'm out of my chicken noodle soup, so I got me a few cans of vegetable soup. Gonna make me a small pot. Just time to go shopping, and gotta wash these doggone dishes. Oh. Hubby's dinner was delicious. He tore it up. I was trying to figure out something to do, man. I always want something to do. Why you like that? I always want something to do. So my mind going 100 miles an hour. I haven't went grocery shopping. Don't have flour. Don't have butter. And trying to think of something. It's over. I just told my mind to shut up. Shut up. Go to Ernest style. Maybe there's something over there you can do. God. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do on Ernest style. I got to have something to do. I'll be back. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm rinsing the sneaker pudding down the drain. Grandson didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm glad I didn't put it in the cake. Down the drain it goes. Well, millionaires, I have gotten hubby off to work. I got to take this fingernail polish off. It is, look at that, horrible. I've been taking it off, though. All you have to do is get your nail and just do a quick little flake, because it's that hard nail polish. Yeah, you might even peel the whole little nail, you know, the whole little polish off, the whole size of the nail. Anyway, I'm sitting here, finna fold up these white clothes that I just now getting out the dryer. Yeah. And, Mary, now let me tell you. So, my hubby is the kind of person who don't want nobody to tell him how to drive. Even though I still do it. Sometimes he get mad. Sometimes he don't. Sometimes it's good because if not, you know what I'm saying? Something else would have happened and he thanks me. So, I ain't gonna not say it when I need to say it. Right? So, today... we needed to go and do some stuff at Superlo. You know, my favorite store, Superlo. One of my favorite grocery stores. And He likes to go to the one by the house. I mean, it's not by the house, but it's closer to us than the other one. The other one is in the old neighborhood. Well, it's not even in the old neighborhood, but it's a little farther than the old neighborhood. So he always want to go to this one, and I hate this Superlo, and I say it every time. I hate the Superlo. I hate this Superlo. But we end up at this Superlo because it's closest Superlo. Well, went to the Superlo, right? In the line, we in line so long as an older lady. When she finished, the two customers that was in front of us, she started piddling with something. And I swear to God, she acted like nobody was in line. She went over there doing this. I guess she finishing up their order or whatever, but she act like we wasn't even there. She didn't say, hold on a minute or give me a minute. I'll be right there. The line had got so long. And as we stood there, we were next. It was our turn. We just standing there looking at her waiting. I looked down and I saw the sign that said, to get a money order, you pay with money. You cannot pay with a credit card. Well, you can do that at Ace. You can get a money order at Ace with the credit card. So we didn't know that you couldn't get one at Superlo, little grocery store. And so I read the sign and we just turned around and walked off. After we just stood there all that time, we just turned around and walked off, right? So already we shouldn't have went to that Superlo, because in my mind, before we left home, had that been me going to take care of this business, I would have went to my Superlo. Then took care of what I needed at my Superlo, even though they would have said, and my Superlo took the card. My Superlo took the card. Anyway, nobody there didn't tell us they didn't take it, but we read the sign. That sign is not at my Superlo. But anyway, we needed to get something from the house anyway. We had another bill we wanted to pay there, so we had to come back to the house anyway. So we came back to the house, got what we needed, went to the other Superlo, went straight on from there. Everything easy, went straight on from there, straight on to where we had to go. And if it was me, that would have been my pattern, to go to that Superlo, take that street right there, that street, and go right on where I needed to go. But I didn't tell her because he don't like me mapping out his trails. You know what I'm saying? I maps my trails. When I can, like when I'm leaving here, I literally have to get my mind together and try to map out a trail. Wherever I'm going, I have to map out the trail. He don't do that. So, I don't tell him. And if we end up going the wrong way and we have to turn around and go another way, we turn around and go another way. That's that on that. But when I'm going somewhere and he driving and I need to be somewhere, oh, I'm pointing. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, if I had said, well, let's just go on to our normal Superlo, then the street right there, it takes us right where we going. Then, he probably would like, we wouldn't have argued about it or anything. I don't get that critical. But, he just don't like it. He don't like it. He don't like it. He don't like it. So, all I'm saying is, if I didn't say it out loud, but had I said it, you hadn't have done it, then, he would have been looking like, I guess I should have did it anyway. Yeah, And even after that, after we left the Superlo, and I had already mapped it out, right? He wanted the address so he could put it in GPS. I said, well, all you got to do is this, and this. So he said, okay. When we were going, he gets his phone and start putting in looking through the GPS to get the address from the last time we went. And I said, babe, you don't trust me. This the way, this, and this. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up, man. So he didn't use the GPS. And we got straight there, no problem. Now you talking about on the way out. Oh, now I know. I said, you just don't trust nothing I say. Gosh. When I know, I know. Okay? Went out there too many times. I've been out there too many times to not know which way I was going. But anyway, I ain't gonna get that man to listen. Let me tell y'all something. It's a fly flying around this house. And he's zooming past my head. You might catch him on the camera. And he getting on my nerves. And he kind of thick. Now, you know I don't do bugs. That means flies, insects, whatever you want to call them. I do none of the above. So it's hard for me to even kill a fly. The last time it was one here, he kept landing on here. He landed on my phone. And I whack him. I think I got him. A few times I thought I had him. But by the time I hit him, my hesitation in my hand, they get away. Because it's just, you know? But I am just going to be going crazy, like, to warn him, don't come this way. You see this? You don't want none of this. Because once they know you got something, seems like they start messing with you millionaires on purpose. They start flying at you, in your ear, all the things. Just because they know you got something. And they want to show you that they can win, you know? Oh, you can't get me. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to them. You ain't gonna get me. You all this right here, and they just, yeah. I know. Mm-hmm. But I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on him to peacefully sit down. I put the stick down. I broke the last one. I hit it so hard by the time I got back, this whole part right here was gone. They don't make them like they used to. And they hard to find. But I did get this from Walmart. Okay, let's go and get it. Let's go and get it. Oh, Walmart, okay? And it was the last one, but it was 2 in the pack. But I'm breaking them like it ain't no tomorrow. So they super thin, the plastic is. Yeah. So anyway, I've been sitting here, y'all, trying to get all of my very, very important papers together. Because we have to go and get the star on our driver's license. It's either you have to have the star or a passport. Now, millionaires, I don't have a passport. I don't want a passport. I'm not going anywhere that takes a passport. So I need to get the star because after May the 7th, you will not be able to get in any federal buildings without the star or a passport. Yeah. So that explains how I have been going to the post office and it's always somebody in there getting a passport. That explains it. That explains it. Every time it's like passport. I see why. Okay, but then we're going to get our star, right? So that means we got to go sit up there for hours. Hours to get this star. Hours. Yeah. But we're going to do it. We tried to get up and do it the other day. I forgot about granddaughter. I forgot that by the time if we got up at, about 10 and got there we wanted to get there about 12. We weren't going to be out of there by 3. Not in 3 hours, nope. But that's what we wanted. But we don't want to get up there at 8 and the line is around the corner and they ain't even in the building yet because there's so many people checking in. Don't want to do that. Don't want to go in at 9 when they all done checked in and it's so crowded you ain't got nowhere to sit. What to do? But I'm thinking, and I gotta ask my daughter, are they gonna be picking up? She's gonna be picking up granddaughter because granddaughter's stepmother is officially laid off work. So she could pick up grandson and daughter can pick up daughter. So grandma don't have to be involved. And I can plan my life around my life, not somebody else's, right? Right. So I got to check on that. She ain't said nothing. I think I would have said something with grandmother. I mean, mom, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing. Anyway, so I'm getting together the paperwork. You got to have real. So if you married, if your name has changed, even for whatever reason, not just marriage, if your name has changed, you have to have your birth certificate and whatever showing the proof how your name was changed. So I'm married, so I have to have my marriage license showing that here's my name on my birth certificate. Here it is. I got married. You know what I'm saying? So we got there. You got to have proof of address, and you got to have some real proof. I'm talking about light bill, some real stuff. Not no little fake stuff, not no little flyer that you got in the mail. So yeah, so I'm working on that right now. And then you can hear them when they in there comes and saying, take all your papers out. Take your papers out. I'm like, oh, they just... And they have to keep saying it because people ain't taking their papers out till they get up there and they hand out envelopes. If you don't take them papers out of there, and then they get up there and start taking the paper out. I told you a long time ago to take them papers out. I know they get on their nerves so bad. So bad. Take the paper out. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm gonna get this paperwork together. I'm gonna take the paper out. I'm gonna already have the papers out. And you know what? It's very important, millionaires. When you taking your important papers out, it's important to put them back where you got them from. Because I'm gonna tell you what I do. I take them out. They be nice and neat and put together. But when I put them up, I put them up just like that. So when I'm looking for something, I don't know to look in there because everything in there. I say I need my birth certificate. Why is my birth certificate not in here where it's supposed to be? I done stuck it in something else. And you know, come on now. Put it back where you got it from. That's what I got to tell myself. Put it back where you got it from. Because like right now, when I go back to look at our taxes from years ago because we had to use some for this and use some, it's stuck with this and not back in the tax folder where it came from. Don't know where it's at. Stuff all mixed up. Got to put it back where you got it from. Okay, put it back. Put it back. This is my shirt, one of my favorite shirts. I'm gonna watch me a movie. Like I said, I'm gonna get this paperwork together, take everything out. I'm going to watch a movie. I told hubby the other day that I was gonna watch a movie when he look. I knocked everything on the floor. I was gonna watch a movie when he left. That doggone remote sat right there. All I watched was YouTube and play games on the phone. Play the games on the phone, and I'm ready to spend that little change at the grocery store. Hubby taking too long. I got a few things I need to get, and he making me wait till a certain day. And I'm fine with that. Y'all know that because I let him do his thing and I relax. I did it all my life. And now I got somebody who wants to step up and be that man to take care of that part of our life. Do it, please. So, certain day, I need to do it by a certain day because you got everything worked out. I do it by a certain day. But now, you know, if I'm out of something, we're going to the store and get it. So that's on you, okay? Yeah, I'm going to get it. If it ain't but one loaf of bread, I'm going to go get that one loaf of bread. But I'm still waiting on you for the big three. The big three, millionaires. That's what we're going to call it. The big three. And, you know, mostly I go with $250. Somehow we moved up to the big three. I ain't mad. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't mad. Hubby made it. He's doing good. He's at work. Finna work it out. And I'll be here watching me a movie in a minute. I got my soup in there simmering. And let me see what I cooked. You see, I cooked today So we'll have leftovers tomorrow. Then I still have a few things for hubby, but it's me. I need some fish sticks, so I'm gonna have to go and get fish sticks. Well, I could get some. I could do something else to substitute my fish stick lunch. So I'm gonna think about what I want to do, and then I have my soup, because all I gotta do is substitute something for lunch to keep me from going to the store. So I'm gonna think about it, and all we have in there is chicken. And I just had chicken and noodle soup, so it wouldn't be chicken and noodle soup. So what? Sorry about that, y'all. What? Chicken and dumplings? I really don't want chicken and dumplings because of the calories in the chicken and dumplings. And what is it? I'm trying to see what they talking about on the news. But, because there's some calories in there, y'all. And I be eating a lot of the chicken and dumplings. I love it. I mess around and eat that twice a day, and I ain't supposed to. Eat it but once a day. It said diabetes, obesity drugs could treat fatty liver disease. That's good. That's good if them drugs treat the fatty liver. As I have to get my liver checked to make sure it's not no fat in my liver. Y'all remember, I think. Y'all should remember. Look, y'all remember. It's in there somewhere. It's in one of them videos. And that thing hurt when you get an ultrasound pressing all up in these spots and stuff. Explain your tax and local tax deduction. Okay, they talking about some tax deduction. Sound good. See, front yard going off. Now, who in the front yard? Somebody walking past, I hope. Ain't nobody coming up to this door. Because if it is, hubby will be calling. Hubby, y'all hear that phone ring? That phone ring, I'm running. You running with me. So I'm finna take, I said I was gonna take out my papers. I ain't started shuffling. I'm folding the clothes. I am folding the clothes. Oh, they already took the bottom part out. That's all right, I got my name on. Okay, so now I gotta choose husband's stack and my stack and make sure we're gonna have so many sheets. He's like, you don't need all them sheets. She gonna look at me crazy. Y'all the one told me y'all talking about. Had a whole list of stuff you gotta have to show the proof that they'll take. Can't believe y'all. Let me see what is this. And see, we got stuff with me and his name on it. You know? Important. Very important. All right, you guys. I'm gonna mess around here. And I'll be back probably when it's time to eat dinner. And we can have soup. How about that? Sound good? Sound good. All right. See you in a bit. All right. Exercise done. Shower done. I am all packed up and in the bedroom. Hold on. I got to put some things up. And now it's time for dinner. It is time for dinner. Fresh made $1 million soup. Get everything closed up. Sorry about that, y'all. Do that all the time now. Okay, what was I finna do in here, mayonnaise? I don't remember. I don't recall. Oh, I see what I was finna do. Check hubby medicine, make sure he good. He good. I don't need to change it yet. Put these clothes in the dirty clothes. Get our food warmed up. I love a fresh bath. Y'all, I just be sliding my feet down. I know y'all like, please pick up your feet. I need to get me some new house shoes. That might help with the scuffling noise, you know. Hubby do it too. He got it bad, just like me, or worse. I don't know. He might be worse, honey. You can make a song with his scuffling. All right, let me get my bowl. And see, I like these bowls because I don't have to measure nothing. I know exactly where it goes in the bowl. Come on over here so y'all can get a glimpse at this beautiful soup. You know what? Millionaires, now I know I turned this soup off a long time ago. I didn't. I thought I did. Y'all gonna fall. Just don't fall in the soup. Millionaires, I swear, 2 hours ago I thought I turned this soup off. I swear. Okay, so I have cooked it to capacity. Oh. It's still gonna be delicious, I promise. I thought I turned that off, I know 2 hours ago. Wow. I know I did. It's something's going on here, Mel. I said millionaires. I turned this thing off. I need more green vegetables. I didn't have peas. Last time I tried to do my peas, they were too hard. So I threw those out. And yeah, so not a lot of green vegetables this time. But that's okay. It's still delicious, I promise. And it's cooked to perfection. It's cooked to perfection. Wow, I do not believe. You know, I did that with my chicken noodle soup. I thought I had turned it off, and I come back an hour or so later, it was still on simmer. It didn't stick or anything because it was on a low simmer, but it was bubbling, and it cooked the crap out of them noodles. Still delicious. Still delicious. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting bad at turning off the stove, I see. I see I don't have to watch myself. Probably moving too fast, doing too many things at one time, and completely forgot about turning it off. I thought I turned it off. I literally remember turning it to turn it off, okay? But we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna even talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's on, it's on. I don't think I need no more drink in here. I only do a little bit of drink, you know, a few sips while I'm eating. And that's all I need. That's all. See, I'm sliding my feet. I'm trying to pick them up, y'all. But when you at home relaxing, you don't want to be trying to worry about picking up your doggone feet if you don't want to. All right, let me pause, y'all. Let's go get our dinner. You know, as long as I just cooked this soup, I swear it was probably 3 hours. 3 hours or maybe more, y'all. And it's still whole pieces of veggies in here. You would think they would have just disintegrated as long as I just cooked this stuff. Hey, my turn, guys. Oh, Kevin. Oh, Lord. Everybody finna get us a gazebo. I want one, but not where I can get outdoor bugs. No bugs. I don't want the wind blowing my net and the bugs and the rain getting in it. And I don't want outside in it, but I want it outside. And I want to feel like I'm outside. So I got to decide what I want. It's going to take me a while anyway. So that give me good, you know, time to decide what I'm going to get. Because I don't want just anything. And I don't just want a shed. I don't want to leave out the house and go into another house. No, I don't want to do that. Because then I'm away from my house. I want to be able to look. I see my house. I see everything. That's glass. Or is it plastic? Can I do plastic? Because glass seems like it'll be expensive. I want glass. Glass plastic. The girl wants. I want to be able to see everything. And even if the top was glass, I know that's too much, right? Where I think I'm at married now. So, if y'all want to do a GoFundMe to get me the dream gazebo or dream glass house to put in my backyard, you sure can. I'm not going to tell you not to. Because my sister-in-law just got her gazebo put up, and that is so pretty. But it has the net, and the net is going to move when it rains, when the wind blow. That net is going to blow, and the bugs still going to come in there. We still going to be fighting bugs. We still going to be fighting bugs. I don't want to fight bugs. I don't want to fight. That means I need a door. I don't need a net that has Velcro And then you look up and it ain't even closed and everything coming in. No, no. That's why I don't go outside. The bugs. The bugs are the reason I don't go outside. So in able to get me outside, it's going to have to be functional. I'm going to have a ceiling fan or some way to be warm in the winter and some way to be cool in the summer, but I'm still outside, you know? Like those tents that they buy, beautiful tents. I'm talking about 2-story tents, all the things. But they are made where, you know, I don't want them made like, I want it solid. It's not solid, it's a tent. And they're inflatable, actually, the ones I'm talking about. I don't want that kind, but I want it to give me that look. But I wanted a hard body. A hard body tent. I might need to write that down. Hard body tent. Would that be the name of it? A hard body tent. All right, y'all ready? Open wide. It's hot. Blow. Blow. All right. Here you go. Right, you cracker. I'm going to get my nails done. Don't start talking about my nails, y'all. I know they messed up everywhere. Don't say nothing about it. But anyway, I'm finna eat, and I'm done for the night, millionaires. I appreciate you guys so much for doing this life journey with me day after day after day. I try to keep it exciting for you, but my life is not exciting. So you get what you get. And what I always say, it is what it is, okay? So either you love me or you don't. One or the other. I hope you love me because I love you. My family in my head. I love you so much. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I am overcooking that $1 million soup. Let me get it in there. Love you guys. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?